Soylent Green is here, and Canada and Stephen Harper are helping sell Canada's technology to China for the benefit of one person or one company that produced this sustainability report, number 3, and it equals Soylent Green. And let's go in here and take a look at it. Until recently, most people acquired their poultry, meat, fish, and products directly from the farmer, butcher, or fishmonger. Family butchers and fishmongers have sourced their supplies from relatively small producers. These producers were mainly farmers, fishermen, and small arbiters, whom the disposal of byproducts was not a problem. In many areas outside of urban centers, protein for human consumption was scarce. Unlike today, no part of the animal went to waste. Today, the various parts of beef, chicken, pork, and fish that are not consumed are referred to as raw material for rendering. There are 4 main steps in the rendering process. Collection. The raw materials, including the cooking oil, are collected from restaurants and grocery stores. Transportation. Fleets of trucks move the materials from their respective sources on a daily basis. Rendering plants across the country recycle approximately 250,000 tons of animal byproducts each year. Processing. Raw materials derived from different species are rendered in different processing lines and plants. Finished product, including soap, ingredients for pet foods, and biodiesel, are sold both locally and around the world. At first, rendering was not regarded as particularly attractive business, and even among industry participants, rendering was often referred to as the silent industry. However, today renderers recognize the importance of working with communities in which they operate to express their business and address the questions from their neighbors. There used to be a rendering plant a couple of blocks from my house, and it stunk like crazy. And what this company does, and I'll give you the website, is they turn the waste materials into a protein powder, which can be eaten by pets and different animals, such as cattle. And it's not too far, considering that they've now been plugged by Harper in China, who has also agreed to sell $4 to $5 billion or $3 to $4 billion worth of uranium to China, that this company will be working with China. And can we trust that China wouldn't be putting their deceased population into this process, turning them into a sterilized protein powder to feed to the public? It's quite disgusting that we should be eating waste, or at least our pets should be eating waste. And this is put out by the company, so it's a infomercial ad paper, and it has the hip cultural group thing on the back as a part of the innocence packaging. And just like Libby Davies was supposed to be for peace and not sending around democracy with bombs around the world, seems that in her riding she's gotten promotion from this guy who wants to recycle unedibles into edibles and sell it across the world. So Soylent Green is here, folks, in Canada. At least the machinery for Soylent Green's developed. And will our pets be eating recycled garbage in the future? Looks really nice, but Soylent Green is quite evil. And anybody who sells garbage as food is quite evil. Stephen Harper supporting Islamic extremists around the world, and Chinese communists as well, when Canada's in dire straits as far as homelessness and stuff like that. I didn't ask him to go to China, and I certainly didn't ask him to spend any money taking